Yes, work and Christianity. The balance between work and Christianity. That's the topic we're speaking about today, my people. So it's a really hard and rough road to travel when it comes to balancing your work life with your Christianity life. Because as Christians, it's challenging because when you go to work, you come across all sort of people. You come across people believe in a God and them live a different kind of lifestyle, and you have the people that want to believe in God at all. You have to deal with all these different personalities and different kind of people and different belief. And then you have some people that come to work start problem, and you have to navigate between them and your life. And as a Christian, you know that Christianity go along with everything. Because you don't just get up one day and turn the Christianity off and decide that, oh, I'm going to act like the world today, or I'm going to do what everybody else is doing today. As a Christian, you're held to higher standards. You can't go out and act and do as you please because as a Christian, you have to die to self. So that means any selfish human desire that we have to kill that. But the only way we can kill that side of us is if we leave it all to the name of God, because human nature always come back and give you a beat, and we end up being the sinful man that we are trying not to be. Well, I'm not going to stray from the topic. The topic is work life with Christian life. How we navigate being a Christian and working a job. It's not easy. Every day before I leave, while I'm in my car, I always pray a prayer. I always ask God for guidance and blessings and protection. Because I just don't know how my day is going to turn out. I don't know what's going to happen when I arrive at work. What's going to happen that day? I don't know. So I always ask God for patience and protection. And that He give me the strength to deal with whatever is coming my way. Because you see, like going to work is sometimes like going to a battlefield. What your day is gonna turn out to be, because sometimes everybody that has a job knows exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes you go to work with the best intention, and then a situation just arrives. Somebody just believe that they're gonna ruin your day. You're not supposed to have a good day today, and we don't give the glory and the praises to those kind of people, or we don't give them power, because that's exactly what the devil wants. The devil wants us to have the fear of going into the unknown, because sometimes going to your job is like going into the unknown. You just don't know what's gonna happen. Some days you go to work and it's a blessing in disguise. You talk to some people, you feel like life is being back into you. Sometimes you go to work and it's like when you get off the clock, it's like your life force is drained out of you. You have no life left. The whatever situation at the core of the job just drain everything out of you, and you're left with nothing, and you just feel drained and turned down. That as Christians, we always have to ask God for strength and guidance, and we have to believe that He will fix whatever problem that arrive. Well, the problems that can arise as a Christian, you cannot react to situations the way the world react to situations, because as a Christian you have a higher standards. You have to speak in a different way. You can't just get up and start first a lot of expletives and acting a certain way and doing ungodly things, because it goes beyond your belief. And as a Christian, you have to stand your grounds. And at the same time, you don't want nobody to take advantage of you. But sometimes people think that because you're nice and it might seem like you're patient, or it might seem like you want to be the best person. And we always want to be the best person and do the best things and do the good things. And sometimes that come off as weakness, and people try to take advantage. Because I've had many occasions where people come at me a certain way because they believe that I'm weak, because they believe that they can take advantage of me. But the reason why I don't react in the way that most people react It's because I'm a Christian. I cannot do what the world expect me to do. I have to die to self. And that means you cannot act and react to things the way the regular person would act and react to things. You have to believe in the Father. You have to believe in Jesus, because our goal as Christians is to be like Jesus. And going down the road of being like Jesus is not an easy road. As you can see, everybody that reads the Bible and knows the stories in the Bible know that Jesus did not have an easy road to go down. It was a long and rough road for him. And it's the same for us, because while we're here, we're examples. We are representations of what Jesus was. And we cannot be exactly what Jesus was, but we're trying our best to be like Jesus. So trying to be good, trying to be faithful, trying to be a disciple is not an easy road. And the enemy knows that. The devil knows that you're going to try to be a light to the darkness. And there's a lot of darkness around. And if you try to be the light, the darkness is going to try its best to take out your light or to turn you into darkness. And human nature will try to take over, which is the Bible referred to that as sin. Sin is always here. Sin is always there. But as a Christian, you cannot react the way the world react, because that just makes you worse, or 10 times worse, to the person that doesn't know better. Because as a Christian, you know better. We all know better. But so it's double worse that knowing the truth and doing the exact opposite of what the truth requires from us, and going against what the Bible said. Because knowing and doing the complete opposite is even worse than not knowing, because ignorance is bliss. Even though everybody knows that there's a God and everybody knows so on, but knowing and doing what you're not supposed to do, it's a worse a sin coming your way. It's a worse a punishment. So as Christians, we have to navigate. We have to trust into God. We have to pray. We have to go into the Bible, and we have to read. We have to stand up strong whenever things come our way, and we have to ask God for protection and guidance, because we cannot do things on our own. This world is not for us. We live in this sinful, evil world, and all kind of things are going to come our way. But as God, make God be a shield and the Bible be a sword, and you will find your way through at the end of the day. And it's a constant fight and a constant battle between good and evil, and that's what it happens. And in the workplace is no different, because I swear sometimes I feel as if I went to war. Like I have to have on a shield, I have to have on a helmet, I have to have on all these mental things going on in my mind to deal with all these kind of people. Because sometimes I feel as if the devil used these people as a way to target you or test your faith, or to see if you qualify to be a disciple of God. Because trust me, sometimes some things that people do and say to me, I am I'm baffled by that. I looking at it as if, is this really happening to me? Am I really going through this? Is this even real? Is this real life? Is this really happening right now? The stuff that happens is out of this world. And you have to understand that it's not the people, it's the devil. The devil is using these people to get at you, because you're doing or you're living a particular lifestyle that's helping and guiding other people to God. And the devil don't want you if you have a good time. The devil want to destroy you and destroy everything. And the balance between work and Christianity is a very difficult battle. It's a very difficult, but it's really a hard thing to do, because there's pages in the Bible that says we're not supposed to be around certain energies and around certain people, or you must come amongst them. But at the same time, as a person that don't have your own business or don't have anything in place, you have to go to work. Well, some of us have to go to work. Some of us have the blessing to become entrepreneurs and go out in the world and hustle and make the money on our own, by which when some of us are subjected to going having a job and going to work. Yes, subjected to going to work because the bills have to be paid. Yes, all of us have bills. Some days, sometimes you don't want to go to work. Some days you don't want to go to work, but you know you have to go because the bills they're gonna keep coming, and then you have to pay them. Um, Even days that you don't want to go to work, you want to go to church. You really want to go to church on particular days, but you cannot go to church because you're scheduled to work on the day that you're supposed to go to church or that you want to go to church, and you have to go to work. It's like you have to choose between what your heart is telling you to do against what your brain is telling you to do and what you're required to do as a worker. So that's where the war between being a Christian and the work-life balance go on. Is a constant test of your faith and your devotion to God. And that's the way of the world. But I can advise everybody that is going through similar struggles to try to like look into different ways of how them can make money outside of working for people, so you can have more freedom. Because if you start a business and the business becomes successful, that will give you more freedom to devote your and devote your time to. Because when you have your own business, you have more time. You have more time to focus on what matters to you. Even though having a business require a lot of your time and require a lot of sacrifice and require a lot of attention, depending on the business and whether you just started or whether it's been established or it's been passed down from your family or down to you. But either way, you have to devote a lot of time to your business. But as a business owner, or as we go to say, an entrepreneur, as an entrepreneur, you have more management of your time, and you can devote your time to what you want to devote it to. You can devote it to faith as a Christian. You can go to church. You can spend more time with your family. You can try to learn other things outside of your faith and your beliefs. You can learn other things. You can learn different skills. Here's like there's a lot of time that you have when you're not a worker. But as a worker, you're required to be at work at a certain time. You're scheduled to be at work whenever they set the schedule. And if you even have a sick day, or you have a sick day, sometimes you have a sick day and it end up mess with your income, because that one day count, and you miss that one day of work, and you look at your paycheck and it's like, wow, I just missed a whole lot of money because I missed one day. So yes, so as Christians or as a people in general, it's better to have a business or to start some kind of side hustle and just hope and have faith in yourself that it will succeed, so you can get out of working for people. Because we're having a job is good and it's steady income and it's safe, and sometimes it looks like that's the only way, but you have to start something for yourself, people. You have to start something for yourself. You can't rely on a job for your only source of income, because anything can happen. You can get laid off. Your job, the company that you work from, it can close and you don't have no way of getting an income. So you have to think about having different avenues and different ways of earning the money. At the moment, me myself, I'm looking for different ways of how I can earn my money and how I can gain money in order to sustain myself. Because especially living in America, yes, you need money for everything. In Jamaica, in Jamaica, you can go, if you live in the country, you can go outside and you can pick a tree, because 9 times out of 10 you're close by some fruit tree where you can go pick a tree and pick off our tree, and you don't have no money, but that's your food, or that's your dinner, or that's your lunch for the day. In America, you have to buy everything. You have to purchase everything. So I really implore people to start some kind of business Do something outside of work, because working for people is not the way, man. Working for people is not the way. I've seen family members work their whole entire life, and when the retirement time comes, the only thing they have is the social security or the 401k that they started at their job, and it's still not enough because we have this thing called inflation that's eating the money. Inflation is crazy. You go to the grocery store today and you will find out what I'm talking about, and it's only going to get worse and worse and worse. So I'm telling you, I'm imploring that you have to seek other ways of making money, not just rely on a job. Yeah, and there's no such thing as job security. You can go to work today and you work your ass off, you broke your back, you do everything you need to do, and then tomorrow you're terminated, just like that, without a warning. You got to put in a 2 weeks notice to let the company know that you're leaving, but they don't give you no notice when they're going to fire you. You go to work and you think your day is normal, you think everything is okay, and then before you know it, sometimes they even wait. Sometimes they wait for you to leave, and then they call you, or they send you an email and say that you're fired, or they give you a phone call and say they're laying you off. And that's a painful thing, and it's been happening to a lot of people in the US at the moment as we speak. A lot of people are losing their jobs through corporations taking over other corporations, other businesses, because the businesses are struggling and going under. So other business come in and realize that it's an opportunity to take over that particular business, and people are getting laid off left, right, and center. So I implore you people to learn some kind of skill, learn something outside of your comfort zone that can make you some kind of money. It doesn't have to bring in a whole lot of profit at first, but you have to try to do something apart from just having a job. Yes, you have to be something apart from just being a worker. And I know I'm 100% stray from my previous topic to something else. Now we're talking about financials and whatnot. But thank you, everybody. Thanks for all the subscribers, my people, and thanks for all the support, because you guys could be watching anything else but me. You guys don't have to subscribe to my channel or come support me. I'm very grateful that you guys have supported me the way you have, and I'm happy and grateful for that support. And subscribe and share the video. I hope that this video has some kind of wisdom to give to somebody, and somebody watch this video and it's a blessing to them, and then can use whatever I'm imparting to them as a way of improving their lives. And thanks for share and follow and like the video and comment. Let me know what you guys think of this video, how you feel about the kind of content that I'm putting out, and what would you like to see next on this channel. Yes, I would like your guys' opinion on what you guys think I should do next, or what ideas that you guys can bring to the table. And if I see there's a need for that, I will put that content out. Thanks for watching. And remember, like and subscribe and comment. Yes, I'm out.